Basically, we use scales to measure our variable. For example, we use a scale such as low, medium, high to measure consumer satisfaction. Or we use a scale of 1 to 100 to measure the performance of students. Now there are 4 types of scales of measurements that are categorized based on the parameters as shown here in the table. So here the scales are given on the left hand side. Then we have 4 parameters: classification, order, distance, origin. And in the last column, examples of each of these scales are shown here. So first scale is nominal scale. We have nominal scale which only is used to classify or labeling such as male or female. Then we have ordinal scale. Ordinal scale which has the same properties as nominal scale, but it has an order as well, such as ratings, ranking, etc. Then we have interval scale, which is like ordinal scale, but with an additional property of distance. That is, each point is placed at an equal distance, such as time, temperature, etc. And it also does not have a natural zero. For example, temperature of 0 degrees does not mean there is absence of heat. Lastly, we have ratio data, which has all the characteristics of interval data, but it also has a natural zero, which means it also has an origin, such as height, weight, etc. So this was in brief the scales of measurements. Then we have population and sample. So in statistics, we carry out a study on sample to derive at a conclusion about the population, because data on population in general is not available. So if you look at the definition, the population is the entire group for which information is required, and the sample is a part of the population which represents the population. So as you can see here, the population is the entire group and samples are part of the population. Now the numbers that summarize the population are called parameter, and the numbers that summarize the sample are called statistic, such as mean, standard deviation, etc. So for population, mean is denoted by mu and standard deviation is denoted by sigma. And for sample, mean is denoted by x bar and standard deviation is denoted by s. Let's move on to the next topic. Now we have measures of central tendency, which are basically mean, median and mode. Mean is the average value. Then median is the middle number of your data set when it is ordered from lowest to largest. And mode is the most frequent value. You can see the picture shown here on the screen. It shows the 3 measures of central tendency.